The Betway Big Easy Tour made its way to the north of Pretoria for the fourth event of the regular season. On hosting duties for the Sunshine Tour's feeder circuit event was Akasia Golf Club, which is situated at the foot of the Magaliesberg Mountains and boasts a course renowned for maintaining a great condition throughout the winter months, excellent greens, and all year-round green Kikuyu fairways.
I just like to thank the Sunshine Tour on behalf of the club and its members for choosing Akasia Golf Club to host this tournament. This is the second year in a row. The exposure that we get from this tournament, the Betway Big Easy tournament, is of great value to the club. As far as winter courses are concerned, I think Akasia is probably the best winter course in Gauteng.
The Bushveld layout, comprising of 5 par 5s and 5 par 3s to go with the remaining 8 par 4s, presented an exciting challenge for the players.
Most of the holes do. There's a couple of holes that bend from right to left, which doesn't really suit my eye, but the course is running a little bit. The fairways are quite fast, so there is some options for using 2 irons off the tee. But besides that, I like the look of the course. It kind of playing to my game a little bit, and yeah, it's good to be out here.
I'm not too sure. As last year I had a miscut year, but I worked hard the last couple of months, and it's nice to see that all the hard work's finally paying off.
Slade Pickering made a roaring start just 14 kilometers north of the capital's city centre. Pickering, who was feeding off renewed confidence, began his bid from the 10th tee and carded 9 birdies in a blemish-free round of 63.
Yeah, it was a really solid tee to green. I played really well, and then also on the putting green, I made quite a few putts, and then I also had 2 chip-ins through the round, which really helped and set me up.
The Pekinwood Golf Estate professional sat proudly atop the leaderboard after the opening round, with a handsome 4-stroke advantage over Paul Boshoff, who was 2 strokes better than the group that included Glen Vista winner Warwick Purchase. Blustery second-round conditions didn't seem to throw Matthew Rushton off balance. The Ehrenvale Golf Club professional backed up his opening 69 with a 4-under par 68 and remained in a tie for 3rd place.
Yeah, no, good. I seem to have traditionally played quite well here. I've obviously got a pretty solid game plan. First round was probably a bit more scrappy than yesterday. Yesterday I felt like my quality was really good, and yeah, just following the game plan, few putts rolled in, a couple little lucky breaks, and here we are.
The resurgent Tyron Ryan weaved together a great round of 65 to get within striking distance of the front runner. Ryan's scintillating round included 6 birdies and an eagle.
It was pretty much solid tee to green the whole day. I had 2 chip-ins, 1 for par, 1 for eagle, which obviously keeps the momentum going and then jumps the score a little bit, so that helps. But very few mistakes out there, and yeah, it was just solid. A couple more putts could have dropped, but I think at the end of it, 65 is a good round.
Overnight leader Slade Pickering struggled with his driver off the tee, but he was solid enough to sign for a 69 and maintained his position at the summit.
Yeah, especially coming down the back 9, the wind picked up a lot, but I'm happy that I held it together. And
Pickering took his tournament total to 12 under par for the week, and with a 3-shot lead, the onus was on him to keep the chasing pack at bay.
Plan's going to be the exact same as the last 2 days. Going to stick to the same game plan and see. Hopefully that's enough.
Pretty much the same as what I've been doing all week. Just give myself chances. Slade's obviously playing very well. There's guys behind who are also putting some good scores together. So the only thing I can really do is just tee to green, just be solid, and if the putts drop, they drop. If they don't, well, just make the best of it.
Yeah, look, Slade's played really well. Credit to him. As I said, I've got a great game plan here, so I'm just going to execute to the best of my ability and enjoy it.
Stronger winds made for a greater test on the final day and gave hope to the rest of the field. Bogeys on 4, 8 and 9 were a concern for Slade Pickering, who went out in 38, but he still had enough wiggle room to be able to regroup on the back 9. Graham van der Merwe, who started the day on 6 under par, improved with a front half of 33. The South Broom Golf Club professional had a closing 2 under par 70 and finished in a tie for second place.
I felt like I could really trust the swing today, which was a nice feeling in these conditions. The wind was brutal, the flags were tough, and the greens were very receptive and lots of spin. So it was really nice to be able to trust my swing. I played nicely. I just had a few bad breaks coming down the stretch, which you need to win these things. So I'm happy with the game. Just fell short at the end, and full credit to Slade. I know, especially starting a bit rough, that he did to pull it together at the end. Full credit to him.
Matthew Rushton recovered after beginning his round with consecutive bogeys. Rushton closed with a 1 under par 71 to end a fine week alongside Van der Merwe on 8 under par.
Been struggling a little bit result-wise, so I'm really happy that I got in the mix. And to have a putt on the last gave it a bit of juice there. So yeah, it was overall, I would say, yeah, a blessing actually. I feel really grateful again to be here. This course, I got to give the guys credit. It's probably the best I've seen it. With the conditions today, it got tough. Some of the flag positions, some downhill sliders. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. Could have totally played better, 100%. But as I say, I would say the main feeling is gratitude.
Pickering reasserted his control on the inward half with 4 straight pars and a birdie to return to double digits. He went on to claim a wire-to-wire victory at Akasia Golf Club by 2 shots.
A bit lost for words. It's been quite a while coming. This last season had us second, lost in a playoff, and then had a few top 10s, and then also starting this season off with a second, and it's nice to finally kick open the door.
While Pickering captured a maiden Betway Big Easy Tour title, Kirby Ko-Kirkham and Paul Boshoff shared 4th place ahead of Papua Sagolum class member Jabulani Mabulani, Nicholas Adams, Zander Basson and Joe Knox. Tyron Ryan tied for 10th. With the win, Pickering moved up to 2nd spot on the order of merit and closed the gap on leader Leon Foster, as the top 12 players look to earn their playing privileges to compete on the main tour at the end of the season. From the highlights team at Akasia Golf Club, congratulations to Slade Pickering. We will see you at Krugersdorp Golf Club for the 5th event of the campaign on the Betway Big Easy Tour.